Hey, what's up? My name is Lucas. I'm a photographer and filmmaker based out of West Michigan. Welcome to my channel. Today we will be talking about Leica tunnel vision. So when I bought my M6 5 years ago, I was like all in on Leica, and I still am. I do love all of my Leica cameras, but I had two cameras that really hit the sidelines really fast. And those were my Nikon F3 and my F2. And my mentality after I got my Leica M6 was like, if I'm going to shoot film, I might as well be shooting it on my M6. So I've had my M6 off at a CLA for a couple months now. I've been shooting on my Mini Lux and everything, but I had a missions trip this past week that I was leading a photography workshop in Novi Sad, Serbia. And for that, I brought my Nikon F3 and my Nikon F2, and that's what the students photographed on. And I was blown away by the images that they took. In film photography, it's pretty painfully obvious that the camera is just a light sensitive box. What really matters is the lenses that you have on it and the film stock that you load into it. And so when I was tasked with leading a photography workshop at this creative camp, I was like, how am I going to make photography fun? And immediately I'm like, if I could figure out how to shoot film, develop it, scan it, and print it in Serbia, that would be ideal. That would be the best case scenario. That was always plan A from the beginning, because I really wanted stuff that like this they could take home with them, that they could keep. And so because of the Nikon F3 and the F2, we were able to do that. And I was able to bring developing chemicals and then just my Canon selfie printer to print off the photos at the end of the week. And yeah, each student shot 2 rolls of film and they crushed it. Like most of them high schoolers. I let some of the leaders shoot film as well because they were just, so excited about it. And so they all shot such incredible photos, ones that I wish I took myself. And it really made me think, I'm like, why am I not picking up these cameras more often? So I decided that I'm going to start shooting the F3 and the F2 way more often than I have been, even once my M6 comes back. So I wanted to share some of the pictures that they took. This will be the first of a few videos that I have planned about my trip to Novi Sad, because honestly, like, it was such an honor and such a pleasure to meet the high school students and the leaders that are there in Novi Sad, and come alongside them and take pictures and see what their creative perspective is in different situations and in a city that they call home. And so it was really an incredible trip, and I loved meeting all of those students and hanging out with them, spending time, and getting to know them. So I hope you enjoyed these photos. I'm blown away by the pictures that they took, especially considering that all I did was talk about the exposure triangle with them, and then I could tell that they were getting a little bit bored, so I just sent them off to go take pictures. We went for a couple of different photo walks. Some of the leaders I let shoot during golden hour, and it just blown away by how serious they took it. And even at the end, on the last day after we finished printing off all the photos, shout out Kara, thank you so much for helping with that. They started trading pictures and signing pictures, and it just was such a special trip, and created memories that I will not forget for a very, very long time. So thankful for the gift of film photography, the gift of photography in general. And that's something that, especially as we were sitting around exchanging photos and talking about photos, and seeing which ones they liked more and which ones I liked and all that stuff. Like, it just so thankful that it's a community that we have of photographers, and that I was able to help share that with some high schoolers and some leaders out in Novi Sad, and I hope to continue to get to do that in the future. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, comment them down below. And if you want a full review of the Nikon F3 or F2, let me know, because I could definitely go through all those features that this light sensitive box has. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in the next video.